the sick world that we live in. There are millions and millions of psychiatrists, therapists, psychotherapists in this world. But still, the mental disorders are just increasing. The people who has a mental disorder just becomes more and more sick. The suicide rate is extremely high. The killing and abuse against other people are on the uprise. It is estimated that a woman born in South Africa has a greater chance of being raped than learning how to read. It seems as though more and more people that lives in wealth are just seeing a therapist, and it has become something that is socially acceptable. But how come the mental disorders are increasing? Is it just because we, who has money, are getting spoiled in search for happiness, never becoming satisfied with what we have? I can't really imagine a person who's living in poverty complaining about depression, concentration disorders, or insomnia. I guess they have other things to prioritize, like getting food for the day to be able to survive. I'm not saying that mental disorders that we are experiencing aren't for real, or that it's just because we are spoiled. I know for a fact that what the mind can do to you when it takes over and you become a slave to your own thoughts, emotions, and feelings. I know how it is to live in misery, and how it is to experience that you just can't stand yourself, where eventually your mind has taken over you physically, and taken your own life seems to be the only way out. I have started to realize what kind of impact the media has on us, where we, who has money and time, get influenced by the pictures we see. The picture tells us how we should look, behave, and what we need to become happy. We will never get satisfied with what we have, who we are, as long as the media constantly and continuously is telling us that we need to change, buy things, to become better. We don't even get to learn in school how false the media is portraying life. We don't even have enough education to be able to think for ourselves and not getting influenced by everything we see. The school system is just promoting competition and programming. Instead of focusing on life and what is best for all, you learn that you need to change who you are, that you need to be better than others, that you need to change your appearance, that all you are is an appearance, that you need to have a lot of money, that you need to compete against everybody else to become the best you can be. That all that matters is how you are portraying yourself. That all that matters is what others might think about you, and that if you become perfect on the outside, you will get happy. We don't live for ourselves anymore. We live and adjust ourselves to become what we think others want us to be. We don't try so hard to fit in that we try so hard to fit in that we completely forget about what it really is to live. We adjust according to how others, the media, tells us to live. If you look at this, you soon realize why so many people just can't stand it anymore. Why people kill themselves, why eating disorders exist, why obesity is increasing, why self-harm is so common, why self-mutilation exists, why alcoholism and alcohol exist, why so many needs treatment for drug problems, why vanity has become so common that we don't even reflect upon if it is normal and should be acceptable. Why parents put makeup on their 4-year-old daughter just so she can win a beauty contest, so that grandparents get rich. Why everybody seems to have some kind of mental disorder. We are just following these trends and never stop and ask why we allow this in our world, in our reality. why we accept ourselves to promote mental disorders through constantly allowing ourselves to keep on dieting and comparing ourselves to others. Stop. Just realize that we collectively have created all the mental disorders, and therefore we can stop them together as well. All we need to do is breathe and stop living in the mind. We need to do what is best for all. And what is best for all is to stop in the shallow competitions and instead stand up and start to take self-responsibility for what we accept and allow to exist within our world. Start to listen to the physical and what it requires. Remember and take into consideration that the psychiatrists and therapists and psychotherapists wouldn't be able to exist and provide for themselves if it weren't for mental disorders. So how can you expect that they will help you if that would at the same time mean they wouldn't get an income? If they help you, they will at the same time lose their job. You are the only one who can help yourself. Stop the self-abuse and the polarities. Join destiny.org. This was a blog reading of Maylin's blog titled My Process of Change. Again, this was the blog post, The Sick World That We Live In, by Maylin. Thank you very much. Come back again.